Hello there guys, Feng here, and welcome to Zigfrak. Yes, I hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, Zigfrak, what is it? It is a space-based action RPG. And do you know what? It's actually pretty damn cool. So, the game is currently on Steam. For £3.99, which is, you know, pretty cheap indeed. And it's actually on sale at the moment, 50% off for £1.99. Now, I'm going to be quite honest at this point. When I bought it, I did not have that much expectations for it really. But my God, this is a epic game, a absolutely epic game. I really cannot praise it enough. It's done by let me hope pronounce this right. Entheogen Studios. Entheogen Studios. Yes, that's it. Brilliant. Right. So let's actually crack on. Before we do, let's check the options out. For an indie game, it's got quite a lot of options. So gameplay options, you can see you got the difficulty slider, which is always nice. There's only 3 difficulties. Which is a shame, but you know, it's still the fact you got a nice choice there. You can show XP bars, show stats around crosshairs, and all this bollocks. Lovely. Input options. It's nice to have this. You've got mouse sensitivity as well as keyboard sensitivity. That's actually kind of important in a space game like this. You can also edit the key bindings. There's a lot. So, yeah, as you can see, there's an awful lot. It does take a bit of while to actually get used to the controls, but if you've played other space games or space simulators before, then you'll probably already get grips with it. The game actually looks pretty good. I want to be quite honest; it looks pretty good. We've actually got a FRV slider as well, which is always nice, and you can take explosions off and stuff like that. And there's a lot of resolutions, an awful lot of resolutions, even in window mode. And there's also an advanced option for target frame rate. Obviously this is set at 60 FPS, but I'd like to point out that my capture card records at 30. So just bear that in mind when you watch the video. Also, I must emphasise how brilliant the music is in this game. The music is absolutely superb, but unfortunately due to YouTube being YouTube and all, I've took it off because I don't want any of my videos to get flagged for copyright of music, which it will. So, let's play the game. Call sign Fengferth. Why not? I've just aborted, haven't I, like a bloody idiot. so used to pressing that particular one, saying okay and whatnot, but you know, that's fine. Okay. So we're actually going to skip the tutorial, and I'm just going to go through it myself. I'm just going to go through the controls and stuff myself, which would be a bit more easier, I think. Now, just take a bit of time to load up. The map is huge, absolutely huge. It's completely open world, it's completely open universe, is what I should say. It's not exactly open world. There's more than one world. But you can't actually visit worlds from what I can tell. They're just like beautiful little planets in the sky. No. But you can explore all the space around the world, which is, you know, even better in a sense. Okay. Come on, load up, you bastard. Load up. Come on. Come on. I'll have me a quick drink while it's loading. That's the great thing now. Once it's loaded up, you haven't got to really worry about it again after that. Okay, training grounds, brilliant. So, here is your ship. Looks good, doesn't it? So, W for thrusters, S to brake, and I think it also goes back a little bit like so. Yes, it does reverse. A and D is to go left and right, kind of. Q and E used to actually tilt you left and right, but I've actually rebound those because I don't really use it that much. I tend to find I use the mouse more than anything to steer. Z is to roll left, and X is to roll right. Again, I don't really use those. I tend to use the mouse to steer. It's actually really good. You can actually use the mouse or the keyboard to actually steer, which is, you know, really cool. So we've got a mouse steering mode here, which allows you to basically drive as well as aim with a mouse, and you don't have to hold any left click or anything. There's also a cruise control, which means you don't. If you got both on, you can just do this. I'm not even touching the keyboard at this point. How cool is that? I've then got more fingers to press more buttons. Excellent. Right. So I suppose the first thing we're gonna do is dock at this hub. So let's just show you the world map. The world map is the universe map is absolutely huge. So here it is. Yep. It goes on. It goes on and on and on. It's quite big. And this is where we are. Now, in this little sector here, there's actually a few planets. And now you can't actually explore the planets, but you can explore around the planets. And sometimes there'll be stuff like asteroids that you can mine. But we won't be able to get into that just yet. So let's just dock, shall we? There we go. So we have docked. Excellent. There's a few things you can do. You can usually get missions from these kind of places. You can get other stuff as well. So hang on. Now I've already familiar with the combat and other basics. Just game me up and turn me loose. There we go. That's what we want. So we need to choose an item. Now it's very WoW style quest system, which is a bit odd in a single player game, but it works surprisingly well. So just bear that in mind. Now there's the story missions. There's also stuff like bounty missions where you gotta fetch, you gotta get a certain amount of items and so, and just deliver it. Oh, there's an item down here. Oh, look at that, a reverse engineered plasma shard. So we're gonna click on that. That is loot, which we are going to nab. Now we've converted that into research points because we can't use it on our ship, which is unfortunate. Okay, so what we're going to pick, we've got ballistic ammo, pulse ammo, rocket ammo, grab bag ammo. The great thing about the game is that it's got a very action RPG item system. So pretty much all items are randomized, stats wise, and there are quality of loot as well. Okay, and we've also got some unopened boxes, so let's crack those open. There we go, excellent. So yeah, this is our inventory system, and at the moment we've got no equipped weapons, but I think that will change very shortly. Right, let's just very quickly go back into the bollocks. Go back in there and just get this. So innate an automated docking sequence with the nearby station. There's no place like home. We can claim our free snap drive. Snap drives allow us to teleport to places where we've bound, so it's like basically a binding system. So we're going to bind it here for the time being, like so. Okay, and we have got an available mission here. So initiate an automatic docking sequence with a nearby station. I think this might be the. I hope this isn't the. Yeah, it looks like that's the actual tutorial mission, so I'm not really that bothered about that. There's a few services as well, so a lot of these ports are you able to reprovision your stuff, so you'll be able to repair equipped items, top off your fuel, and restock emergency items. You can also, you've also got a bank, which allows you to store stuff in. Can be useful. And of course there are vendors where you can buy useless stuff, usually. Okay. So I suppose what we should probably end up doing now is actually equipping some weapons. So we only have basic weapons for the time being. Now this particular ship they start off with has a primary slot, 2 secondary slots, and a drone slot. Now we don't have any drone weapons for the time being, but we do have some secondary slots. So let's stick that in there and stick that one in there, like so. There we go. Now equipping weapons and ammo actually has got a cooldown, so while you're in your inventory the game is paused, but of course while you're out of the inventory it is not, it's real time. So we've got a choice between a pulse weapon or a ballistic weapon. I think I'm going to stick with the ballistic weapon. There are other things as well. Payload. This is usually your general stuff. As you can see, this is where our tractor beam is. We can activate that either by clicking items, or you can actually just press the knock key if you want to drag it down here, which is always nice. So survival payload. I'm actually going to stick that there. I need to change this a little bit. So I'm just going to move that there. Move my drones there. Move that there, like so. Some of these I don't even need. Some of these are just general things like your map and zoom in, zoom out. It's nice that like you get more options like that, so there's more buttons for you to press to get to one particular thing, but it's not really needed. Modifiers. This allows you to change stuff like ammo. You can usually charge up ammo with certain elements and whatnot. We've already got a few engines as well as nice fuels and whatnot. Is there anything else? We've got some cargo, which we can probably sell. And here's the ammo. Now, as you can probably see, we've actually got some green ammo. Now, green is usually a lot better than normal emergency ammo. So, we can equip those if we wanted to, which we are going to. There we go. No, we can't for some reason. Why can't we equip it? Oh, is it because I'm not the right level? Okay. So, of course, just like any other RPG, you have to be the right level to be able to equip stuff. So just bear that in mind. Okay. So, yeah, we probably should get around doing stuff now. We can probably scan that last asteroid and see what's there. We won't be able to mine it because we don't actually have access to a mining laser yet. So that's a shame. Ooh, there's something else up there. Dark matter. This stuff is really, 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 really rare. It's also really important. Allows you to buy very, very high tier quality crafting stuff, as well as ships eventually. You'll be yes, you can actually craft around. The crafting system is pretty in depth, but we probably won't be able to go through it in this particular video. So we need to start thinking about going elsewhere. So all of our missions require us to go somewhere where we can't actually jump safely. So we need to kind of jump somewhere where we can safely jump and then re-jump again. Bit weird, I know, but that's how it works. So you pick a sector, we press J. That'll have a quick loading screen, like so. And we're here. Brilliant. Now you can do this with pretty much all sectors. Obviously some sectors are going to be a lot more hostile. Some are friendly, some are neutral. That's just the way it is. Otherwise it'd be boring, wouldn't it, if everyone was friendly and, you know, giving you cookies and whatnot. Okay, so we should be able to at least get to Pathfinder Station. There we go. So we're going to go there next, I think. So we're going to jump. There we go. Now we might come across some enemies here, and this is where we can actually show you the absolutely amazing combat system. It's pretty cool, actually. It's very fast paced, but it doesn't seem like we got to do that just yet because there's no enemies. Brilliant. So let's dock. What's up, Doc? Okay, going viral. We've docked at the Pathfinder Station. So as you can see, we just continue. And we just continue again. Right, we need to inspect the wrecked ships at Taurus Omega. You may click on wrecks from a distance to engage them. Okie dokie. So, is there anything else? We can probably reprovision our fuel. Doesn't really cost that much to reprovision stuff. Okay, so we need to find what I'm after. Oh, maybe I've got to jump, haven't I? There we go, we have actually got to jump. So let's do that. It's nice as well that you can just click that and it automatically takes you there. So, okay, we need to click salvage. Okay, so what do we get nice from that? Probably nothing. Right, where's the others? Oh, is that it? Wow, was that it? Christ. Okay, but there's a few more. That's out of range, but we can get there to salvage it, like so. There we go. Is there anything else? Let me just stick that on mouse control. Where's the other one? There's one, supposed to be one more somewhere. There it is. Come on. It's too far away. No, it's not. There we go. Excellent. So, we will receive stuff. Brilliant. I like receiving stuff. Destroy 3 runner black boxes and deal with a scout. Okie dokie. And we have a letter here that tells us absolutely fuck all. Okay, let's go then. So let's destroy the black box. There we go. Level 1 scouts. Epic. So I'm going to stick cruise control on as well. That's going to help us out immensely. Sort of. Okay, so as you can probably tell, there are 2 different bars in the crosshairs. The green bar is your hull. If that goes to 0, you are dead. Now, this isn't a roguelike, so you'll receive penalties. You'll receive I think you'll lose money as well as receive an experience penalty. And that's what happens when you kill stuff. Lots of loot come flying out. It is absolutely epic. There we go. There's another black box there. Let's kill that. So yeah, as you probably noticed, well, there's never purple bar, and that's your experience bar. It tells you how much you are ready for the next level, which is really cool. And the blue bar is your shields. Now, where the fuck's this last one? Here it is. Ha, die. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so was that it? Oh, we need to acquire black boxes now. Okay, so where do we get that? Where do we get these from? Oh, okay. There we go. Now there is another thing you can do with this. You can actually board ships if they're disabled. Now, there's actually a good reason to do this. Normally when you destroy ships, they usually spray a lot of loot. But if you dock them first, you can normally get a lot more loot and then destroy them. So we're going to do that. No, we can't because the scenario is preventing me from docking. So we can't do that, unfortunately. But we can certainly show you. There we go. We'll just scavenge that. And we'll shoot you. So I'm actually holding space at this point, which is firing all weapons. Now, this is not always the best way to do it, but you know, it's whatever you prefer to do. You can fire them separate. You can fire your weapons separately, or you don't have to, and you can just hold space down like what I'm doing, which is more fun. Just trying to keep in the center, like so. Come on, you bastard. It's a level 2, so it's taking a bit more damage to take down, but it will go down. It will go. Ooh, got it then, bastard. Come on, you bastard. Come on. And get in there. Get in there. Now, there is an ammo system as well, so if you actually run out of ammo, you'll resort to really stupid, shitty ammo, which obviously isn't as good as coloured ammo. Or decent ammo. And the ammo system is a bit weird because I think that's actually one of the only aspects I don't really like about the game, is the fact it doesn't really tell you how much ammo you actually have with these particular ones. So as you can see, yeah, I've got some standard pulse ammo here. Now it tells me that I've got 47 of 300 in the stack. Now does that mean I've got 47 bullets left of that? You know, 47 pulse ammo left in that? It doesn't really explain that well. That's my only gripe with it at the moment, is that it's just basically display difficulties, really. I mean, it probably is that, but the problem is once you've used that ammo up, there's no way for you to refill it. You know, you'd think you'd be able to refill it at one of the stations, but you can't. In fact, it gets destroyed completely, which is really, really odd. Really odd indeed. So yeah, and as you can see, we've actually got some drone ammo now, but I don't think we actually have a drone launched just yet. We probably won't get that till a bit later. Okay, so let's continue destroying other ships, because that sounds like a good idea. There we go. Come on, you bastard. Yes. Oh, I forgot to salvage that. I'm going to salvage that first, actually. There we go. Salvaged. I've also got my mouse at a slightly higher sensitivity than I normally have, so that's the reason why my aiming is so fucking horrible. Any excuse, eh? Any excuse. There we go. Brilliant. So we've got the black boxes and we've got tons of loot, which I'm absolutely over the moon for. So I think it's now time to just some special black boxes for the enforcers to find. Okay. So we'll just press that like so, and that will get rid of them. Brilliant. Now we've got to jump to bounty, so we need to go to the map. Bounty's already there, so that's brilliant. We'll just press J for jump. A little bit of a loading screen, not much, and we're in. Brilliant. So we travel to bounty now. What's the next thing to do? Activate the jamming beacons. Okie dokie then. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to activate the jamming beacons. You bastard. There we go. And this one. Come on. There we go. Brilliant. Ouch. Oh, incoming hostiles. Okay, let's take them on. Where are they? Oh, bollocks. They're hitting me from everywhere. Right, wrong target. Targets are acquired by tab targeting, which is, you know, pretty standard for wildlife RPG. Oh, there we go. So we can actually board that one, even though I got it then. So boarding is a good way to actually get stuff. Oh, it must have died before I managed to get boarding. Bollocks. Oh no, it's here, it's here. So as you can see, we've got a load of stuff here that we can loot. And hopefully eventually sell off. We'll leave the drone. We'll try and leave. There we go. And then we'll kill it back off. Because we're evil like that. And that'll give us even more bloody loot if we can... No, go away. Go away. There we go. Have some of that, you bastards. Why is he not dead? Kill him. Die. Oh my god. I need a bigger mouse, Matt. Come on. Kill him. Kill it. Oh man, it's been disabled for so long now. Oh, I'm supposed to infect them, aren't I? Shit. That was my own fault. I wasn't reading the mission properly. So the way to infect them is to disable them. So we actually do need to disable them and actually board them. That's actually part of the sodding mission. That was my own damn fault. So we need to infest them. We need to quickly get off and run. There we go. Where's the next one, please? That's the drone caviar. I don't want the caviar. I want the actual drones. Need to infect them. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right. Okay, let's infect you. Like so. There we go. Right, next one. Which will be you, good sir. Oh, there we go. Let's board you. Actually, have you got anything decent? Ooh, I'm gonna loot all of you first, and then kill you. Ah, there you go. Have some like you bastard. Right, next one. Ooh, you become deaf. Give me that. There we go. Taking a bit of a beating here. I probably won't die, but my shields will definitely eventually go down, which is not good. There we go. This is still technically the tutorial mission. You don't really finish it until I should plant this for some reason. Until you get the crafting stuff sorted and the mining laser. Right, let's carry on. Where's the next one? Here he is. Kill you! There you go. Some lovely high frequencies, some lovely sound effects as well. Absolutely cracking. And as I said before, the music is great. Music really fits it. Really, Oh, hang on. What? Oh, I forgot to do that. That's all. I forgot to put the steering back on. There we go. Ha. And we're docked. Brilliant. Let's get everything of that. And there we go. So the last thing to do now is to actually destroy the carrier, which is only in level 1, thankfully. There we go. Don't have much ammo left by the look of it. There we go. Might take a while because we've got to break the shields as well. I think you can tell the shields, I think, by the... no, you can't. You can't actually tell how much shield they've got. You've just got to kind of guess. But we're doing damage, so that's good. And we've nearly took down the shield, which is also good. There's also a lot of different variety of weapons. I mean, at the moment, I think this is just the pulse one. Pulse one's probably the most boring lot, actually. I prefer the ballistics weapon and the flak. The flak cannons are really cool as well. But there's quite an awful lot, and not only is there different weapons, but there's different ammo types. So you can get shock ones, which like kind of get rid of some of the shield. There's nuclear ones that do a lot of hull damage. Fire ones that do a lot of hull damage. There's strange ones that kind of leech life. Leech hull, I should say. So that's pretty cool as well. Right, that's disabled. Let's get on it and see what we can nick. What can we nick? Oh, we need to... No, we don't actually need to do that. Oh, there's some nice currency here that is definitely worth looting. We could, if it was the right level, we could actually capture this, and this would be our ship. Oh, and that's another cool feature as well. If you can disable them, it's a lot better to try and disable them and try and board them, because sometimes you'll get this option, and then you'll have yourself a new ship, which is really cool. Unfortunately, we need level 40, so we can't capture it, which is a shame. Okay, so we're going to unboard that. And we are just going to absolutely flat right finish it off. Come on, you bastard. It's taking a wee bit because I don't have any decent ammo, so it is taking a wee bit. Come on. Come on. It's like, come on then, come on, come on. Just kill it already. He's nearly down. Come on, kill it. There we go, mini boss destroyed, and look at the fucking loot. Jesus Christ. Right, we need to do a little bit of thinking now. Oh, we're too far away, aren't we? Bollocks. Oh no, he was disabled. That makes sense. It was right by it when he got destroyed. There we go. So you can just click these. You can also drive over them if you wanted to as well, but usually just using your tracker beam like that brings them to you, which is cool. There we go. Lots of nice loot, and we've also got some other loots here, which is great. And we've got our rewards. Brilliant. Uh-oh, you tamper with technology beyond your understanding. Do you know what the fuck you're doing? No, I don't. No, I don't. That's the point. Yay! So there we go. That was part of the main story. Yep. And now we can land that in. Brilliant. Dock at the Pathfinder station, which is literally right here. Cool. And there we go. We are docked. And we've completed the Pathfinder section. Cool. Oh, another dock rod there. Let's take that. I'm definitely okay with that. Oh, a trusty pulse cannon. Lovely. Sometimes you'll just find random stuff out in the open, and it's definitely worthwhile exploring. You can find asteroids that are mineable, but you can also find like gravity fields and stuff like that, like black holes. And hang on, let's just pause that. You can find black holes and stuff, and they can often spew up stuff like resources and dark matter. It's pretty cool. So I think that's going to be it for this particular video. I mean, it's probably I can't say how long this video actually is. It's probably about 30 minutes long, something like that. I'm really enjoying it so far, and ever since I bought it, I haven't been able to put it down. And it's really cool. It's a really, really cool game. For how much it costs, it's so in depth, and just getting past the crafting stuff, and I haven't even started yet. You know, it's deep. It's a very deep space action RPG, and I cannot recommend it more. So cracking. Alright, and guys, that'll do for now, and I'll see you later.